What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're going to be going over some NFL fantasy football news, answering your questions. There's a lot of news, a lot of things happening. So we'll be going over that. Hopefully, everyone had a good Thanksgiving. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn bell notifications on so you won't miss future live streams like this one. I am going to really quick post this news on my Instagram stories. I posted it on the Facebook group and the and Twitter already. Give me a second here. This won't take too long. While we wait for some people to join, let me just post it on Instagram stories as well. Okay. What's up? I see NT in the building. Big B, Umberto. What's up, man? TX416. What's up? How's everybody doing? Okay, posting to Instagram stories. All right, here we go. What's up, Toast? All right, we got some questions already. I'll answer a few questions. Then in 5 minutes, we'll go to the news. I haven't had a lot of time to process who to start, who to sit, but I do have some resources up in my rankings and, of course, the news. So I'll be able to do it. We'll be fine. Steven asks, is it worth benching Chubb for Latavius Pacheco or Miles Sanders? So out of all three of these other options, the only guy I would consider would be Latavius, but no, go ahead and start Nick Chubb. My main worry isn't that the Bucks run defense is the best in the world. I don't think that's the case anymore. My real main concern actually is more of my professional DFS playing, like what I've learned from that is that Bucks games are always low scoring, and this one screams like a low scoring game. And let me bring up the lines. I don't remember it exactly. I looked at this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a low scoring game according to the lines as well. According to probably you, if you thought of that and just common sense. I think we all kind of, if we had to guess, is it low scoring or high scoring? Oh, it's the first on here. It's the first game. Okay. So it's a 42 points over under, not extremely low compared to this week, but that's still low. Anything lower than like 44, 45, 44 and a half is considered low scoring for sure. So we have, how many games are lower scoring? We got the Bears Jets, not going to be any touchdowns that game. 1, Falcons Commanders 2, Broncos games are really low scoring. So 3, we have 3 games that are lower scoring. Do we? And 4. That's just because the Rams won't score any points. The Rams. Okay, 4, 5, 5. Yeah, we got 5 here. Yeah, 5 games that are lower scoring. So we do have some really messy games. That's the Rams. They suck. Steelers, Colts, kind of low scoring. Yeah, it's still, nonetheless, it's not a shootout. It's not like the Chargers Chiefs, right? And not just hindsight, right? When we see Chargers Chiefs, we should know that's high scoring. So my main concern with the Chubb starting Chubb is that Bucks at Cleveland will probably be low scoring. Lots of bad weather too. A lot of bad weather, trade deadlines over, tanking, injuries. A lot of this is kind of contributing to more low scoring games. I don't think the weather is that bad this game either. I just think it could be a little windy. Sounds So it says rain and 11-mile-an-hour wind. So that's not great weather. It could be a little bit more windy too. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but still, I mean, it's between him and Latavius. That's the only two options. 'Cause Miles Sanders is a good start always, but he's very low upside. So that's the thing. What we're talking about, Latavius, that's the lowest scoring team. I think this is the worst offense in the league. Like the Broncos scored no points at all. So talk about low scoring. There's going to be even less touchdowns in the Broncos Panthers game. Sleeper and ESPN, the best fantasy apps. Yahoo's up there as well. I think most people prefer Yahoo over ESPN that have played. Sleeper, hands down, is the best, especially in dynasty leagues and custom leagues. Sleeper, it's like Sleepers up here, then Yahoo, then ESPN. The ESPN and Yahoo is fairly close, but look, the ESPN app is pretty good, except the draft, which is a big part of the deal. The drafting, they don't have a draft board. It's bulky. They just haven't updated. It's horrible. It's possibly worse than it was 10 years ago, which is just awful. Yeah, that's what sucks. It's just possibly even worse. So the draft portion of ESPN is so bad that it's lower. Everything else on ESPN's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it just took a long time to answer that question, but I thought it was very interesting, and hopefully you guys are interested and care about other people's questions as well if they're interesting topics. I'm sure there's a lot to learn and a lot to consider for your team and for fantasy football in general. Right? Always say touchdowns is king. This stuff's important. High scoring games, shootouts, these you got to know versus low scoring games. These type of things are very, very important. Should we just do the news? Or should we just answer some more questions really quick? Would you trade Najee? What do you guys want? News or answer questions? Oh, you're welcome. I only answered like one question. Would you trade Najee for Evans? Got EK Cook. ETN? Who's EK? I don't know who that is. Who's EK? Is that supposed to be ETN? Got EK. Who's EK? Of course. Everyone just wants questions answered. Okay, we'll answer some questions. Oh, Eckler. I don't know. That's not a good abbreviation. I don't think I'm dumb on this one. I don't like that. I think we can just type out Eckler. I get it. Eck. Oh, somebody said news to make me feel good. That makes me feel good about myself. Eck, I guess. I don't think I'm dumb for not knowing that one. That makes sense. Eckler, Dalvin, and Monty. Trade Najee for Evans, and you got Diggs, Terry, and Judy. Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin, and Judy. The problem is you got great, like your RB depth is great. They just suck. I'd still do it, like, because Judy's your third wide receiver. I would just do it. Yeah, just do it. Just go get Mike Evans. I think Brady's gonna be better after this bye week, after the divorce. Yeah, go get Mike Evans. Maybe this bye week does wonders for the Bucks team. I really think that can happen. NT agrees with me as well. Would you start Latavius coming back or Trevor Lawrence? Oh, Kyler Murray. Would you start Kyler or T-Law with a good matchup? Judge, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Super chats go straight to the top, interrupt the show. That's a good question. Let's see here. So we got Kyler, who's going to play. No Rondell Moore. Or Trevor Lawrence. I don't have. Yeah, I'm going with Kyler. Yeah, let's go Kyler Murray. Oh, it's double XP for Call of Duty this week. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I'd go Kyler. You said or T-Law with a good matchup. I don't think the Ravens are a good matchup. I mean, I don't care what it says on an app, the Ravens defense. Yeah, I don't think that's a good matchup. I really don't. Oh, Kyler has a good matchup against the Chargers. That's a high scoring game potentially. But Trevor Lawrence, no, that ain't a good matchup, bro. No, not after they got Roquan Smith. They just had a bye week. I'm talking about the Ravens D. That's not a good matchup for sure. Kyler's got the good matchup. Big Trev, I love the sucking up in the beginning. That's definitely bonus points. Hey man, love the content. Wondering Kamara in a tough matchup or Rashad White if Lenny is out. So Lenny is doubtful. We have to consider him out. The Bucks play Sunday morning, so that's good. We will know that. So assume Lenny is out. We want to do that because uh, over like 97% over 97% chance Leonard Fournette's out, and if he's not, we're able to pivot. So let's just assume Lenny is out. Start Rashad White, easy. Now, if Leonard Fournette plays, then I guess you're starting Kamara, who plays later, by the way, and I think Kamara is questionable, possibly. So yeah, just start Rashad White, man. And then, if that 3%, 2% chance happens that Fournette is playing, then pivot from there. And we'll have more information about the Saints. The Saints are kind of a mess right now, or if that term triggers you and is too negative and too harsh, then the Saints are in flux. I'll put it like that. I mean, they got rid of their coach. They got rid of their Hall of Fame quarterback. Mike Thomas is hurt. It's a lot going on there. Kamara knocks someone out. Oh, he's no longer questionable. Sorry. Thank you for the news update. I wasn't 100% sure on that. So, okay. So Kamara's playing. That's good. Start Rashad White. I think if Fournette plays, then you probably just go with Kamara. That's a tough one. If Fournette plays, you're gonna have to do some research because I doubt if Fournette suits out, I doubt he's gonna be like getting a lot of carries. So it's like we just want him to be out, like rest up. But he is doubtful. I'd say about once a year at most, a doubtful, like, correct me if I'm wrong or let me know your thoughts. I'd say at most once a year, a doubtful player actually plays. So let me know what if I got that wrong or what you think. So I think every other year, a fantasy relevant player that's doubtful actually plays in the game. And like if he does play, he's like doubtful up to the minute. I mean, he's doubtful. 90 minutes before the game, he's suiting up. Like, I think it's such a rare, regardless of how many times it happens, it's very, very rare. It's like 1% of the time that, like, if that, maybe less. Do I play Herbert or Geno Smith this week? Go with Justin Herbert. And yeah, I'm very adamant on that. Go with Justin Herbert. even though it is kind of close. Great matchup for Geno Smith. Go with Herbert. I trust him. Is Gus Edwards a start? Depends who you have. He's probably playing. He's expected to play. He'll probably get a good amount of snaps too, maybe like 50 to 65, 70%. So maybe around there. Like, let's just say he'll probably get like 60% of the snaps. He'll probably be good. But yeah, it depends who you got, really. So consider Gus Bus a low end RB2. Let's put it like that. Like I like Miles Sanders more than Gus Bus to kind of quantify it. Yeah, Rashad White, good matchup, talented running back. He's got the youth, he's got the fresh legs. They just had a bye week. Look, Rashad White's not a good start, a great start this week. What's up, cats? Twitch fam in the building. I'm torn between Montgomery, Latavius, or Pirine. That's a very close one between all three. So we do have Pirine going against the Titans. We got Latavius going against the Panthers. And then we got Montgomery. Okay, let's narrow this down. So number one, bench Pirine. All right, so I'm on board with the Latavius hype train. I think we just start Latavius here. So go with Latavius. He's going to get a ton of snaps. I see him getting at least 14 fantasy points. He'll be good. You're welcome. All right, guys. If you do want your question answered, guaranteed to get answered, hit me up with a super chat donation. We're going to do the news. I will be answering questions for free. Don't get me wrong. Don't get offended. I just cannot answer every single question. But if you do donate, you're guaranteed to get your question answered. Let's go over the news and answer some more questions. All right, guys, here is the NFL fantasy football news for today. Today is Friday, November 25th. Let's sip some juice and read my tweets. This just happened, by the way. Josh Jacobs is questionable with a calf injury. That's going to be a tricky situation there if he's out. He hasn't missed any games this year, but if he's out, probably be some kind of committee there is what I would expect. And it would be a huge mess, by the way. Deebo Samuel is questionable. I really don't know if he's playing. Matter of fact, can we get... I know the injury is real. Like, I really think there's a legitimate chance he could miss this week. Trying to see his practice participation. Samuel practiced thrice this week, mostly limited. So that's a very good sign. So that's showing me that he'll probably play. And some 49ers beats believed he'd be taken off the report entirely today. Samuel has dealt with this hamstring issues most of the season, has generally played through it when he's practiced. We tentatively believe he's on the optimistic side of questionable before hearing Kyle Shanahan speak on. Okay, that's very good that we have some more insight on here. So he'll probably play. He could be limited. Small chance that he's out. I'll put it like that. We do have to monitor that. And they usually play later. I don't know if this is a home game, though. Yes, Deebo Samuel, it's a home game. He plays in the second wave of games. So that's going to be tricky. That's going to be something to note. If you have Deebo Samuel, make sure you have an emergency spot start. And this is why we put players that play later in the flex position. So if you got Deebo Samuel, put him in flex. Or if you have someone playing Sunday night, Monday night, make sure they're in flex. This way, when Deebo Samuel is out, you'll be able to swap him out with ease, right? You either put him in flex and then take him out, or he's already in your flex and then you take him out, and you can put a running back in there. You could put a wide receiver in there, or in rare cases, even a tight end like Juwan Johnson or something. What's up, Zach? What's up, Javier? We're just going over the news. That's some pretty big starts off with some pretty big freaking news right here. Von Miller is out. He did not tear his ACL, so he could only be out 1 or 2 weeks. I think they're still trying to determine what's up with that. So he might be out several weeks, could only be 1 or 2 weeks. We'll see. Romeo Doves is out, of course. Raheem Mostert is doubtful. They're trying to really prolong announcing this that he'll be out. But like we said, when someone is doubtful, there's like a 98% chance they're going to be out. So doubt he plays. That makes Jeff Wilson an elite start this week. Like super elite. Top 5-ish. Top 5-ish or knocking on that top 5 start. Mike Williams is out, of course. Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler are both out. AJ Brown is good to go. He's off the injury report. Jaylen Warren did not practice today. He's trending towards not playing week 12. Kamara is expected to play. Oh, yeah, that's in my news, right? He's should be good to go. Fournette is doubtful. Russell Gage is out. Kadarius Toney is out. Lamar Jackson is good to go. Hollywood Brown is expected to play. Kyler Murray is expected to play. Greg Dortch is a game time decision. I don't know. I don't think he plays, to be honest. Rondell Moore is out. Justin Fields is a game time decision, but I think that's BS. I think the team has a better idea of what's going to happen. My guess is they hold him out at least this week. Jamar Chase is questionable, limited practice. He's been practicing all week, though, so he could come back. If he does come back, probably be a limited snap count, or at least don't expect him to be at 90% or 100%. Expect him to be eased in and also to get like reacclimated with playing in NFL games. Joe Mixon is out. Allen Robinson and Tyler Higbee are both questionable. That's disgusting for the Rams. Gus Edwards is expected to play. David Njoku will play, but we'll see if he's on some kind of a snap count. And Kyle Allen is going to start for the Texans. Logan Thomas is questionable. What's new over there in Washington? And Jets corner Sauce Gardner will play, according to the coach. And yesterday, Damian Harris was in crutches. It seems pretty bad injury for Damian Harris. Maybe he doesn't miss time. Maybe he misses just a week or two, but still seems like a pretty bad injury. Ramondre will continue to be the workhorse there in New England. No. You don't want to ship Saquon right now. We buy low, sell high. You're thinking of selling low. Don't do that. Don't sell low, man. I would not. I don't like to sell low. What you should have done was sell high. Yes, start Rachaad White and bench Garrett Wilson. Yeah, easily. Much, much higher floor for Rachaad White. Like exponentially higher. So Garrett Wilson's floor, what's Garrett Wilson's floor? Let's just say 7 points, even though it's low, much lower than that. His floor is actually like 2.5 fantasy points. Let's say Garrett Wilson's floor is like 7. Rachaad White's floor is almost twice as much as that. Rachaad White's floor is like 12. It's nasty. Yeah, Rachaad White's floor is twice as high, twice as good than Garrett Wilson's. I got Lamar Jackson. He got Kirk Cousins and Mike Evans. And to cover Evans, I put Cooper. I don't know what that means. To cover Evans, I put Cooper. You mean in your starting lineup? Eh. I might like the Kirk Cousins side better. Lamar's not been that great. Lamar's better than Kirk Cousins, but not as much as we'd like him to be. He's got some kind of hip issue. There's a lot going on there. If I were to tell you, like think about you got Lamar Jackson in like a dynasty scenario, or we're talking like early draft or something, redraft, but it's an early draft, and we go, look, Lamar Jackson's going to be good this year, but we just got news that Rashad Bateman's out for the year, and you lost Hollywood Brown, and maybe Mark Andrews is going to get hurt a little bit here and there, and Lamar Jackson himself is dealing with a minor injury, and all these running backs are going to get hurt again. And maybe some other injuries to the team at important positions. You would downgrade Lamar quite a bit, would you not? His tight end's going to get hurt. His number 2 wide receivers out. His number 1 wide receiver's out. He's hurt. A lot of other players on the Ravens are hurt. Demarcus Robinson is his best receiver other than Mark Andrews, best wide receiver. Yeah, I just unfortunately he's just not popping off. He's still a QB1, he's still a top 10 quarterback, but he's probably not finishing top 5 most weeks, unfortunately. As far as this trade, I mean, it's pretty much an even trade. I don't know. I might rather have the Kirk Cousins side. I think Kirk Cousins side. Okay, primetime Kirk Cousins joke. Are memes allowed on this channel? I love NFL memes, by the way. I love memes. I love NFL memes. But yeah, we got to be serious here. All right. What about just Kirk Cousins in general? Lamar's still better than Kirk Cousins, just not by much. By the way, let's look that up. It might not be completely accurate, but Kirk Cousins right now is QB9. Oh, that was after this last game. I saw it. It just is changed. It was QB14. Yeah, it's gonna add that one extra game. That's what's gonna happen. Lamar's QB6, so he's better. And it's all from these 2 games, week 2 and week 3. He went off. He got 40 points in both those games back to back. So yeah, Lamar's still better. I'd probably rather have the Kirk Cousins, Mike Evans side. Kirk Cousins has a lot of weapons. He just got a new one, by the way, a couple weeks ago in TJ Hawkinson. So I think that's great. Well, I already assumed that Mike Williams was going to be out. So you're still thinking Sutton over Josh Palmer. It's pretty close. But yes, I am thinking Sutton over Palmer. Palmer, much more upside, much better quarterback. But this quarterback will spread the ball. On the Broncos, it's a de facto that Sutton is the de facto number 1 receiver on that team. Sutton is my final answer. It's not an easy decision though. And look, if you start Palmer, I don't blame you. One offense is good, one quarterback is good. One team's going to score touchdowns. That's the Chargers. While the other quarterback is not good, Russell Wilson, and they're not going to score a lot of touchdowns, the Broncos offense. What is this? I'm like, who is this? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my god, you look at least 10 pounds heavier than yesterday. You went back for 3 rounds and some dessert. I ate a lot of food, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to get bored of Thanksgiving. Imagine when you're 100 years old and you like, I had 100 Thanksgivings. You're like, I'm bored. I'm sick of this turkey. But it's like, no, I ate a lot. I enjoyed it. Food was great, but it wasn't like before. Before Thanksgiving was like I'd have a preparation, like I wouldn't eat and like all this stuff. But like I was just like food, good, football, great, and I was like, oh, time to go to bed. I don't know. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving though. I was like, "Who's this guy saying I'm fatter than yesterday?" Like, I was like, "That's a po—" I thought it was I thought it was genuine. I was like, "What is it? I'm 10 pounds heavier than yesterday." You just from looking at this is like not even my nipples in the shot. This is like upper chest to face, like so my face looks fat. I get a profile shot of my stomach to really know if I'm fat. Am I starting Garrett Wilson or Keenan Allen? You, my friend, are starting Keenan Allen. You've earned it. Coolster 46. What is this Coolster 46? So is that like a Nintendo 64 Donkey Kong profile pic? 64 backwards is 46. Cool stir cool, stir cool. Rets Luke 64. I don't know. This is deep mystery. Rate my team. Lamar Jackson, CMC. I'm just gonna give you like a A minus. Yeah, there you go. B plus. Actually, I don't like your defense. I don't like your tight end. ETN, Jeff Wilson, Montgomery, Rashad White. Start 2. All right, let's bench Montgomery. Let's do that. Let's bench Montgomery. And we're benching Montgomery. ETN would be the one. Do we start or bench ETN? I think that's my like main. Shad White. He plays early, which is great. So does ETN. Jeff Wilson also plays early. How do you? Yeah, you got to start Jeff Wilson. Okay, so we are starting Jeff Wilson. Yeah, we're starting Jeff Wilson. So it's between. So we narrowed it down. We're benching Montgomery. We're starting Jeff Wilson. Now it's between ETN and Rashad White. Are we not excited about Rashad White though? I mean, we were excited about ETN, but that's so 3 weeks ago, guys. I don't know. That was a poor ETN, two mediocre performances. All right, I'm just gonna go with the Rashad. Okay, assuming that Fournette is out, let's go with Rashad White. Let's go for it. Let's do it. All right, so I got it, Charlie. I got it ranked for you right here. So let's go. Number 1, Jeff Wilson. Number 2, Rashad White. And then number 3, we got ETN. All right. Just in case you need a third, I typed that in the chat right there. Yeah. NT agrees with, I think most of the people agree with me. And what's good is all these teams play early for you. So that's going to be great. Yeah. Bears play early. Dolphins play early. Bucks play early. And the Jags play early, so they all play at the same time. So we'll be able to have all the information. You'll be good to go. Yeah, for sure. Rashad White, Jeff Wilson, or Kamara. So again, we're starting Jeff Wilson for sure. And then it's between Rashad White and Kamara. You know, if Fournette is out, I'm starting Rashad White. I really don't think it's a big difference. Just start Rashad White if Fournette is out. Definitely start Jeff Wilson. It affects him for sure. Now, here's the thing. I don't see Henderson taking a ton away from ETN. The reason it does affect him though is that there was nobody there other than Hasty. There's literally no one, like just nobody. So ETN's getting like 99% of the snaps while Hasty's getting like nothing, like 1%. So it's like nothing. And now you got a guy who's probably better than Hasty. Probably is going to get more snaps than Hasty. So literally every snap that Henderson takes is taking a snap away from ETN. So it's not like we knew some kind of it's not like the Falcons when we knew of some kind of committee. We're like, okay, this guy's going to get a couple snaps. That doesn't necessarily take away from Patterson. Patterson probably still gets the same amount of snaps, or he takes away from Patterson a little bit. But Henderson is going to take away from ETN a lot. Hold on. Someone's texting me if 1/2 is bigger or 3/8. 1/2 is bigger. That's math for you. You can put 3/8 in a calculator. All right, what's 3/8? It's like 0.4. 3/8, 0.375. There we go. JaMycal Hasty is getting 20% of the snaps. So that's the thing. Henderson comes in and is like, boom. All right. So, I mean, he could just replace Hasty. I suppose it could. I thought Hasty was getting even less snaps. But it does hurt him. I don't think it'll hurt him that much, though. For the team, it's a good thing. Keeps ETN healthier, keeps him fresher. I don't see Henderson as a huge threat to ETN, but it does affect us when we're looking to get fantasy points in a game. We're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna project ETN to get like 0.9 less fantasy points because now there's a pesky Darrell Henderson on the team. What's up, Michael? Olave versus Niners, Pittman versus Steelers, or DK versus Raiders. Pick one. Yeah, I think I might go with DK Metcalf on this one. I'm going with Metcalf. It's really close. What are you gonna do? Goompy, what's up, man? PPR pick one for flex. Amari, DJ Moore, Traylon Burks. Let's go with Amari Cooper. What do you what is this, bro? This guy's jokes are I appreciate you, Dak, but come on. And plus, the Thanksgiving's over, man. Change it. I'm coming for you in the Vampire League. You better watch out. So this is this guy here, Thanksgiving Dak. He's the guy who's in number 1 in the Vampire League, while I am number 2. It's me and him, man. It's us two up here. He's got the most points scored. I got the second most points scored. Or actually, no, this guy here, but whatever. He's done. He's 4-7. It's me and him. Another one of these. ETN, Pierce, Palmer, Campbell, Drake. Half PPR. Pick 2. I think this one's easy. I think we go with Dameon Pierce and ETN. Just go with the running backs. Yeah, pretty easy for me. Running back 1, running back 2, you're good to go. Ayuk, DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, or Paris Campbell. I'm leaning towards Ayuk. Now, Paris Campbell plays Monday night. That's a good thing, actually, because we're benching him anyway. Debo is hurt. And Garrett Wilson, he's okay, but yeah, honest man, it could be Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson plays early. So I'm gonna go ahead and say bench DJ Moore because it's too scary. Bench DJ Moore, bench Paris Campbell, and we can have a vote, even though this isn't like the sexiest vote. I'm thinking of starting Garrett Wilson here. I think that's the best. It's so scary, but we got to narrow it down. Okay. So bench Campbell, bench DJ Moore. And I'll ask the chat. I'm going to go ahead and say start Garrett Wilson. It's so close. All right, guys, let's have a quick vote for Cletus, who I think has a picture of Dr. Phil as his profile pic. I don't really like it, but it is interesting. All right, guys. Should he start Ayuk? We're gonna have a vote, or Garrett Wilson. Okay, we have a bunch of people saying Ayuk already. Well, I mean two, but 2 out of 2. I'm leaning Garrett Wilson. It's definitely very risky. Okay, it is well, my vote counts too. I count. So we got a 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2. 6-2 Ayuk vote, and I'm saying Garrett Wilson. 7-2. All right. My final answer is Garrett Wilson. Ayuk buzzkill. 8-2. We've seen Mike White play. Let me tell you, he's better than Zach Wilson. He's so much better than Zach Wilson that Zach Wilson is inactive this game. Why didn't they start Flacco? I want to answer for that. Why? Like, I was a bit surprised. Why didn't they start Flacco? Like, is there a reason? Yeah, what's up with that? Why didn't they start Flacco? All right, so it's like 10-2, whatever. Ugh. Kelsey easily. That's not even close, Luke. Kelsey over Jamar Chase. Bro, it's not even close. I think I read someplace that the difference between the tight end 1 and tight end 2 is a greater gap between like the tight end 2 and like tight end 33 or something. Something not 33 probably, but like something insane. Basically, like it's Kelsey and then all the other tight ends. Like it's Kelsey and then all the other tight ends. Bro, I don't know your other option. What am I gonna do? Blindly say yes or no? What do you want? You just want a yes or no answer? How about no? How about no? How about no? How about no? How about yes? I don't know. How am I supposed to know if you need to start P Ryan or not? I don't know your other options. Maybe you're in an 8-team league with children and it's easy. Maybe you're big baller. Maybe you're in $1,000 league with a bunch of doctors and lawyers and big money's thrown around with a lot of side bet, a lot of I'm big boy. Maybe you guys drive like big cars, fancy cars, fast cars, vroom vroom. I don't know. With like 12, maybe it's a 12-team league. Like I said, maybe you're a toddler and you're with other toddlers. Maybe it's a 4-team toddler league overseas. Maybe you guys are all poor. Maybe you guys have no money. I don't know. I can't tell. Your name's Pickles. Your profile pic is not a picture of you. I don't know what that is. What is that? A bear, squirrel, and pizza? What is that? I don't even know what that is. How am I supposed to know? P Ryan. I'm starting P Ryan, but let me tell you. I mean, I'm starting P. Ryan. How about that? My team sucks. I'm in a competitive league with experts. All right. There. I'm starting him. You like that? This is the 12-team Instagram Expert Superflex League. I'll start him. There's nobody else. There's nobody else. I'm starting like bums like Michael Carter. I might start Mac Hollins. This team sucks. It's like 4-7. Am I 4-7? 4-7. Here, Throne League. We're starting. This is our team. This is your team too. We're starting P. Ryan. This is a competitive league. 12-team, very competitive league. We're starting him. I mean, who else we're going to start? Corey Davis, Zay Jones? No, we're starting P. Ryan in this one. I don't know. All right. I'm going to answer it how I feel like it. I have an attitude. I have an attitude problem. I'm going to answer this how I feel like it. We're going to do P. Ryan versus. That's what we're going to do. Mostert is out. So, whatever. Why are we writing that? All right. So, P. Ryan over Mostert. Okay. P. Ryan over Foreman. Yes. Walker, no. So start Ken Walker. Now we got Gibson. Gibson against the Falcons. I'm gonna rank it like this. Do you look at Twitch chat? Yeah. It's just I got a lot of questions. Yeah, I look at Twitch chat. So number 1, I'm gonna go with for you Walker, and then number 2, I'm gonna go P. Ryan, and then number 3, we're gonna go with Gibson. There we go. Just in case you need a third. I got you, fam. Cordell Patterson or Rachaad White. Go with Rachaad White, assuming Fournette is out, and we'll be able to know. If you had to pick up someone from free agency because you had space, so to hoard, that's basically to hoard a player or stash a player. Would you take Cam Akers, Mac Hollins, or Foster Moreau? It's probably going to be Cam Akers. Cam Akers is a RB3, a flex, a low upside, boring guy. But again, he is an RB. There's not a lot of them. Mac Hollins seems like you're probably never going to start. He's okay too. He's a wide receiver 5, wide receiver 4, maybe some cases wide receiver 3. He's startable some weeks. There's not a lot of bye weeks left though. So like you're probably not going to start Mac Hollins. Foster Moreau, I like him, but do you already have 2 tight ends? You don't need a third. So it depends who you got at tight end. So Foster Moreau is interesting, but I'm going to go with Cam Akers. I don't know what this question's this is about, but yeah, P. Ryan over Patterson, yes. But that's not what he had. He has Patterson over Rachaad White. That was the last question. Oh, this is the Twitch chat? Okay. Yeah, well, that's why we don't go by Yahoo projections and rankings. Hey, that might happen. Things like this, like it happened last year, right? Mark Andrews was better than Kelsey last year. Bold, but we know some computer with a stupid algorithm is doing it. Nah, I'm not hacking your lineup. Unless you want to like pay me $20 offline to do it. Got Muth and Goddard. Yeah, just forget about it. Just get Cam Akers. Even though he's low upside. Cam Akers should be added in 12-team leagues. I think so. What do we got? Should I drop James Robinson for a different RV? Depends who's available, bro. Okay. Well, I don't see it because I have all the questions in line. Look, I have all these questions. I don't see it. In full PPR, I'd rather have Kyren Williams. Because, like I said, Cam Akers is low upside. So Kyron Williams has some upside. He gets off a big run, a big play. He catches like 5, 6 receptions. We know the Rams aren't scoring any touchdowns. So that's what Cam Akers' upside relies on, touchdowns, kind of like Ezekiel Elliott, and he's getting none of that. Oh, you bought a shirt? I don't know about this shirt business, but if you bought some merch, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Post it on social media or post it on our Discord. That'd be cool. Yeah, if you got a question, ask it again. There we go. Yeah, just ask it again. Who to flex? Palmer, Hollywood, Rashad White, or Latavius full PPR? This one's going to be between the two running backs, and it's not even close because of their amazing floor. So we got Rashad White and Latavius Murray. I'm gonna go with Rashad White. I think it's super close though between those two. So I'd love to start both those guys, by the way. But let's go Rashad White. Rashad White a little bit more risky. Latavius a little bit more safe. I'm gonna go with the guy who's 10 years younger on a better team and probably a higher scoring game. This is why we're going with Rashad White. He's younger, less tread on the tires. He's fresher. He's on a better team. Um, Higher scoring game. Probably better matchup too. I'd imagine the Panthers run D or against the Panthers allow the Panthers just look they're probably not great, but the Brown whatever they are, the Browns are probably worse. Yes, Rashad White over Olave. Yes. Let's get those points, guys. Let's get those points. So Rashad White is going against the 31st, the team that allows the second most points to the running back position. You can't really beat that. I wonder who's the 31st. That would be the Texans. Okay, so it's not the Panthers. Who's the Panthers play again? Wait, what am I doing? Who would you say? I totally forgot what we were doing. Latavius. Yeah, Panthers are 26, so that means they're like the eighth. They allow the eighth most points to running backs. Well, the Browns allow the the second most. So yeah, but I love both. That's the thing. So out of these four options you gave me, Oscar, I'd rank number one. I would start Rashad White, and right after him at number two, I'd start Latavius. What's up, Zeus? Yep, had a good Thanksgiving. Same to you as well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Fournette is doubtful. Every time I'm increasing the percentage, there's a 99% chance he's going to be out, and we're going to know if he's going to be out because the Bucks play Sunday morning, which is great for us. Oh, you a Panthers fan? Yeah. Regardless, the Panthers are better, but what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't get much worse than the Browns. That's what I'm saying. Like Browns, Chargers, Texans, like these are like let's eat up the points. I don't think anybody cares about what you have to say, Virus. I think everyone forgot about you and I think nobody cares. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Nobody remembers. I don't remember. Does someone else remember? I don't know what this conversation pertains to. You could be making up stuff. You could be on the Zeke bandwagon now, and you were never. We'd never know because you're still a virus. Yeah, dude, come on. We have access to this information and news, Paul. We know this. Uh-oh, somebody members. Somebody disagrees that 16 points is going off. Yeah, I mean 16 for Zeke, I would just say that's a very good performance. Even for Zeke going off, Probably not the right terminology. Going off? Going off? I don't know. Going off? Going off. In full PPR scoring, he got 17.7. Yeah, I mean, it's literally his best performance of the year. So I could, yeah, for Zeke, you could say 17.7 is going off. He's touchdown dependent. I would say that. Yeah, going off is maybe a slight exaggeration, still accurate. Should I start Akers over Patterson? No, never start Cam Akers. I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you. I mean, you left a silly comment, so like, I'm gonna make fun of you. I told y'all Zeke gonna go off. Like, what kind of like? Okay, bro. Like, what do you want? A cookie? You want a cookie, dude? Like, what do you want? Of course, I'm gonna make fun of you. Either that, or I'm just gonna ignore you. It's fine though. It's not. It's not. I'm not offended by this comment. It's just. It's slightly ridiculous. I mean, whatever makes you feel, bro. If you want to come on here, watch my live streams, make a prediction, and then it comes out right, and you feel great about yourself, and you want to gloat it, look, man, that's fine. I'm just saying it's not that cool of a comment. It's not, on a cool scale, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's less. It's like a 2 out of 10. Oh, shoot. I'm looking at week 7. I'm so tripping. Oh my god, it is 16. Yeah, I'm lame. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. Okay, so it's not his best performance. I'm looking at man, that was so dumb. Week 12, 16.5 fantasy points in full PPR. So yes, that's right. In half PPR, it would be exactly 16. So you're right, Goom. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, that's not going off. It's not. It's official right now, officially saying Zeke getting 16 and a half points is not going off. It's not. You lied to us. You lied to us. Look, you're still part of the family. There's even family members that lie. But if you make this a habit, that's a lie. He did not go off. 16 points is not going off. I mean, he did well, but he didn't go off. Nah. Tyler Conklin or Foster Moreau? I think we're gonna go with Foster. Let's go with Foster Moreau. Conklin is one of my favorite stashes at tight end, but Foster Moreau is a better start this week. We have a better idea of Foster Moreau. He's still involved in this offense. Yeah, he did well. He did solid. Like for Zeke, that's a really good performance. Oh god, did I recommend that? Don't tell him. Don't make me look bad on my own live stream, bro. Don't do that. Damn, I'm getting roasted. Well, I mean, you did, yeah. I mean, I mean, it's not really a big deal. You know that. I'm just messing around. But you did, I mean, you did type this. I told y'all Zeke is gonna go off. What is this, bro? What is that? Got a question. 12 team PPR. Got Najee, Connor, Rashad White, Godwin, Garrett Wilson. Need a flex and an RV. Jefferson and CD got me off to a good start on Thanksgiving. Okay. So you need to start 2, one of them being an RV. Well, we always start in RVs anyways. So we got ourselves a Najee, a Connor, Rashad White, Godwin, Garrett Wilson. So bench Garrett Wilson. Start Rashad White. Let's start it back. I think we start Connor. Start Connor. Yeah, let's start Rashad White and James Connor. Yeah, no, I thought Zeke was dust too. So he's been doing much better than we thought. Return of Dak really helped him out. He's okay. I mean, 18 in standard. I still wouldn't say going off. I would say he did well. 24 RB 24 in PPR, RB 28 in standard. You skip me, bro. I didn't skip you now. Yeah, why do I have to say this every time? Like this should honestly be common sense. I love you all. I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, without you guys, I'd have nothing. Technically, it's true. But I can't answer every question. You got to know that there's 1,000 questions and I can't answer it. I can't see it. Is it cuz I'm not smart enough? Maybe. I'm not fast enough? Possibly yes. But the truth is, I'm human. I can't see all the questions. And if I scroll up, I'll lose my spot. And then I got to scroll down and then scroll up. And then it auto scrolls and then this and that. Made Virus cry. He's all right. He's good. Virus is good. Zeke beat expectation. We're still talking about Zeke. I wish I had more of these Thursday receivers. Just ask your question again, Jay Lee. It's all. I'll answer it, bro. I got you. Just ask it again. I just can't see all the questions. Is all. Come on. Latavius Murray or Pirine. Go with Latavius. Mike Evans or Lockett. Oh man, it's all about the weather here. So plan on starting Lockett. All right. So Lockett plays later. Mike Evans plays early. So let's say the weather is far from ideal situations. Just start Lockett. For some reason, if it's sunny with no wind, I'm going Mike Evans. If it's not sunny with no wind, which it won't be, go with Lockett. So in short, we're looking at Latavius and Lockett. Flex Olave or Latavius Murray this league. Go with Latavius. Let's get these guaranteed points. It's messy, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of injuries. A lot of teams are in flux. Let's keep it simple and go with the running back this week. This has been a theme. I think this is something I just solved the equation just now on this live stream. Jay Lee, you're the man. All right, guys, we're going to head on over to Discord here in 2 minutes. If you got a question, hit me up right now. I'll answer it for sure. But after that, we're going to head on over to the Discord. I'm going to drop the link right now in the comments. If you want to hop on the Discord, I'm going to hop on the voice chat. You can talk, you can listen, you can do both. You can chop it up. You can ask me anything there. I am going to drop the link right now. And if you're new and you want to join Discord, download the app, use my invite link that I'm providing right here. You're going to go to the welcome section, read it, and hit the green check emoji to get access to the Discord. Again, go to the welcome, hit the green check emoji to get access. In 2 minutes, we'll be on the voice chat where you can talk and or listen. We can chill, chop it up. Mike White or Heineke? Thinking on let's risk it all on Mike White. Yeah, Taylor Heineke is a good quarterback, but he's so low upside. Let's risk it all on Mike White, baby. Mike White, let's go. Patterson or Ayuk? Great question here. Patterson. Probably help if you said if it's in full PPR, it's close. And if it's not, oh, it's the same question you asked twice. If it's not full PPR, I'm definitely going Patterson. Maybe just start Patterson to be safe. because we don't know what's up with Debo. The Niners play later. I guess start Patterson. It's very close though. Yeah, just start Patterson. There's not going to be that big of a difference in receptions either. We expect Ayuk to get maybe 2 more receptions than Patterson. Debating on trading Godwin for Justin Herbert. What do y'all think? CD Godwin and Garrett Wilson. Depends who's your quarterback. I think this is a great trade for both sides. I think it's an even trade. I think Godwin's going to keep getting better. God, that light's just annoying. But whatever, I'm gonna hop off this live stream in a second anyway. Let's turn up the exposure on here. There we go. Um, yeah, I think a good trade for both sides. And if you're desperate for a quarterback, do it. Etienne, Wilson, White, or Pacheco start 2. We got a similar question, so I know this. Number 1, start Jeff Wilson, and number 2, start Rashad White. My third option would be Etienne. Nah, it's definitely Rashad White over Pacheco, bro. It's not even close. What's up, hype beast in the building? P. Ryan or Sanders? Go with P. Ryan. Also need a wide receiver and flex. Oh yeah, no, you're starting Rashad White over both those guys. So start Rashad White for sure. For your second option, I'd probably start Keenan Allen. Yeah. That's it. Definitely start Rashad White. Bench Miles Sanders. And I guess bench Christian Kirk. Yeah. You got Tom Brady. Uh, you may just want to hold on. You don't think Tom Brady's going to turn it around? Eh, you just want to hold on, man. I don't know. Let's look at the Buck schedule. It's not great. 17's a good matchup. 16's a great matchup, which is important. Let's look at the Chargers. Good, good, good. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So if I want to get really technical, I think Herbert's going to help you get in the fantasy playoffs much better. Brady, you're hopeful he's going to do better. I'm hopeful, but he seems like he's going to have a less chance of helping you get in the fantasy playoffs, but could possibly be better than Herbert once you get to week 16 and 17. So, two opposite guys. Herbert, we have a lot more confidence in, we're more sure of. Brady, we're more hopeful of. Herbert has great matchups up until the last couple of games in the playoffs, while Brady has some bad matchups, except for the last couple of games for playoffs. What's up, Smushy? Wanted your advice. Start 2 non PPR. CMC, Rashad White, Miles Sanders, Rashad White again, and then Ken Walker and Damian Pierce. So, number 1, start CMC. That should be automatic. And bench Miles Sanders. I think we're going to go with Walker. Yeah, let's go Walker. So number 1, McCaffrey, number 2, Walker, and number 3 would be Rashad White. So I got it ranked like that. CMC, number 2, Walker, and number 3, Rashad White. 5 and 6, my QBs are Dak, Stafford, and Mariota. Is this super flex? Because why would you have Stafford still on your team? These are JT, ETN, Hunt, and Fournette. Wide receivers are Diggs, Lockett, Davis, and Myers. There's no trade you can make to save this team. I think you just roll with it because it's you don't have the depth at any position where you can crush it. You don't have any. I don't see any way to make this team better. Yeah, I don't know what you can do, man. You don't have Rashad White. You did what you. I think it's just a better lesson learned. It's already week 12. Let's just be honest here. It's already week 12. The fantasy season's almost over. You need to learn how to sell high. I think there's some options where you could have sold high on. Gabe Davis after a big game. Why did you not do that? Um, Even Jacoby Myers after a big game. ETN after, that's what there's some other ones are harder that I probably wouldn't have. So I'm not trying to be extra rough, right? There's no need. But Gabe Davis is something I would have done that. Like Gabe Davis after he got 30 fantasy points, why not sell him? Because it seems like you got Gabe Davis and Diggs. It's just not. It's terrible, man. You should now it's too late. Now nobody wants Gabe Davis after he got 7 points. Nobody wants him. Yeah, we just went over that one. Lockett over Evans if it's not perfect weather conditions. Because I think it's going to be a little bit windy and I think it's going to be a decent amount of rain. Yeah, but hey, you know me, man. I keep it real. I don't sugarcoat it. I'm not like, all right, bro, let's go. All right, what you're gonna do is this, and then you're gonna make it in the playoffs. The truth is, it's 5-6. You passed a lot of windows. There's still a chance you make playoffs, but it's an outside chance. You have to win out, and you have to get lucky. Like these are the truths. You should have sold Gabe Davis high. Maybe even Jacoby Myers high. You couldn't have got as much from him. There's a lot of Gabe Davis hype out there. That's the reason he was drafted too early. All right. Last question. Okay. Juwan Johnson or Evan Ingram? I'm going to go with Evan Ingram. Last question. And then we're going to head on over to the Discord. Here is the link to the Discord again, by the way. Start one DPJ or Hollywood? Man, both those options suck. Go find another option ASAP. Oh, there's a great chance that you win out. You're in, bro. Yeah. Yeah, go get another option, dude. Like seriously. Like I may want to rather start Zay Jones, Matt Collins. I would seriously consider getting another option. If you can't, I guess go with Hollywood Brown. I think that's good. Go with Hollywood Brown. I just don't trust this weather and yeah. Joey Sly, Suck Up, or Robbie Gold. I think we go with Robbie Gold. I love Joey Sly as well. I don't know about this weather and this scoring with Suck Up. But if you can get Cameron Dicker, go get him. Cameron Dicker or better is going to be better, best for you. For my defense and kicker rankings, Smushy, go to fantasycouch.com/rankings. You have a great chance, bro, to make playoffs. Once you make playoffs, that's an incredible chance. If you win out, you're pretty much guaranteed to get in. Week 12, 13, 14. Win these next 3 games and you're in. No problem. Juwan Johnson or Hayden Hurst. I hate both those options. I'm gonna go with Juwan Johnson. This is the type of team I recommend getting Tyler Conklin on your bench just in case he explodes again. All right, guys, we're heading over to the Discord. Thank you for tuning in. If you got questions, hit me up on Discord. There's the link. Go to Discord. I'm gonna be in the voice chat. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you on the Discord and peace out.